Hey guys, this is Mr. H. Hey, I am going to do some of the questions from the Delta Math assignment, evaluate functions. I'm just going to do a couple of them just to show you basically what you need to do. This one is basically giving us a function, negative 3x plus 2, and then it tells us that the input is 2. So basically what we're going to do is we're just going to take the function, and wherever we see an x, we're going to replace it with the 2. So this is going to be negative 3x 2 plus 2. Now this is going to be a negative 3 times 2, which is going to be a negative 6. And then negative 6 plus 2 is going to be a negative 4. So that's our answer. So that's what we would put in. Let me go here and move this up. So the answer would be a negative 4. Submit it. Says nice. Okay, I'm going to do one more. Where is my new problem? Next problem. All right, so now this one is the same thing. You're just going to take the function and you're going to replace every x with a 2 with a parentheses 2. And then, so now I'm going to use the calculator. So I want you to see, let me see if I get the calculator up here. So basically all you're going to do is you're going to type this in. So it's going to be a negative 2 parentheses times 2, close the parentheses, and then minus 4. And then it says a negative 8. So that's going to be our answer. So it's going to be a negative 8. Submit it. It says, nice job. All right. So that's how you do those. Basically, wherever you see the variable, you're going to replace it with whatever the input is. So the input is the number inside the parentheses. All right, let's go to we're going to evaluate a function from a graph. All right, this one, the idea that I used was that we are basically going to use the, I'm going to just use this one full screen. All right, so all you're going to do, I'm going to take a picture so I can mark it up a little bit. So basically all you're going to do is you see that the input is a negative 7. So you're going to go to a negative 7. You're going to hit that piano key and it's going to make the whole string vibrate. It's going to go straight up. And basically wherever it intersects the graph, you just go straight over to the y-axis. So the output is going to be 9. So for this question, the output is going to be 9. So you just go down here and you're going to put 9 and then you submit it. And it says, nice job. Yeah, so let me do one more. This one, the input key that they gave us is 4. So you're going to go to 4. Let me take a quick picture again. And you're going to go to 4. When you hit the key, you're going to see this. It intersects right here. So you're saying that the output is going to be 3. So that's what you would put in there. So you're going to put 3 and then you submit it and then you're done. All right, so now let me look at the next one. We are going to look at evaluate, let's see, function notation, points on the graph. This is kind of the same thing. They've given us input, and the input is a negative 4. So we're going to go to a negative 4. We're going to hit this key, and you can see the strings on the piano vibrate. And this is the point that we hit. So that's going to be D. So we would just choose D. That's all you're doing for that. Again, inputs are always going to be a vertical line. So that's all you're doing. I think those are pretty straightforward. So now I want to look at, let's see. I want to look at mixed representations. So again, we're working with functions. They've given us the input. The input is 2. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at these 3 representations. I'm going to take a picture. We're going to look at these. So this is h of x, this is g of x, and this table is f of x. So they told us that the input or the x value is 2. So you would come to the table and you would say, oh, the output is going to be a negative 2. And then you find the corresponding output. So that's going to be a negative 2. So I would go down here and I would put a -2. That's all you're doing for those. They're just giving you a bunch of different representation, a graph, a table, or maybe the function itself. All right, so let's go and look at compare functions. All right, now this one you definitely need the calculator for. So it's saying 2x to the 5th power, and you have 3 times 3x to the x power. So basically, they're asking you which one is true. If you put in the input 11 to both functions, are they going to be are the functions going to be equal? Are they going to be is one going to be greater? One is going to be less. So let's just do that. So the very first function I'm going to take is this one. Let me take a picture so you guys can actually see exactly what I'm doing. So I'm just going to put, this is going to be F11. So wherever you see the 11, we're going to put a parentheses, raise it to the 5th power. And then the other one is going to be G11. So it's going to be 3 times 3 raised to the 11th power. All right. So let's do that because we got to do the calculations and see which one is bigger or are they equal. All right. So first one I'm going to do is I'm going to go 2 parentheses 11, close the parentheses, and I'm going to raise it to the 5th power. That says, what is that? That's 322,102. That's pretty big. Let's see what the other one looks like. So if can I just add another one? Okay, so I'll get rid of that. So that's 300,000. Let's see what we got here. Now I'm just going to do 3 times 3, and I'm going to raise it to the 11th power. All right, now this one is 531,441. So the G of 11 is bigger than the F of 11. So I would go down here and I would say the G of 11 is greater than. So it would be this one right here. And then I would submit it. And let's see, it says you're correct. So you basically are just evaluating the functions and comparing them. You're evaluating both functions with the same input, and then you just compare their outputs to see which one is bigger, which one is smaller, or are they equal? All right, that's it. And I skipped one of them, so I'm going to save that for another video because I have to use a calculator, the graphing calculator. But for now, that's it. I'm going to stop this and I'm going to post. Have any questions? Let me know.